get started with this book called When Spring Comes. Maybe I'll have Gavin do some reading today too. I know he's a good reader. When Spring Comes by Kevin Hanks. Illustrated by Laura Dronzek. Before spring comes, the trees look like black sticks against the sky. See? But if you wait, spring will bring leaves and blossoms. You can scoot up here if you want to. If you wait, spring will make the leftover mounds of snow smaller and smaller and smaller until suddenly they're gone. What happened to the snow? It melted. Before spring comes, the grass is brown. But if you wait, spring will turn it green and add little flowers. Who's hiding in the grass and flowers? Who is that? A mouse. If you wait, an egg will become a bird. A seed will start growing. Spring comes with sun, and it comes with rain. And more rain, and more rain. Do you like mud? Do you like puddles? She's shaking her head, yes. I hope you like umbrellas. You need an umbrella, don't you? Before spring comes, the garden is just dirt and empty. But if you wait, spring will push green shoots through the dirt to fill up the garden. And who likes to visit the garden? And spring will call out the pussy willows and new kittens too. Pussy willows are these soft little bushes. Spring can come quickly or slowly. It changes its mind a lot. What happened? It snowed, didn't it? But when spring is finally here to stay, you will know it. There will be buds and bees and boots and bubbles. There will be worms and wings and wind and wheels. Riding their bicycles. What are they doing over here? Flying a kite, aren't they? Look at the garden is already growing. You will feel it, you will smell it, and you will hear it. How can you feel spring? Can you feel spring? The grass, can you smell it? What can you smell in springtime? Flowers. And what can you hear in springtime? The bugs. I see one right there. And I see the birds up in the nest. When spring is finally here to stay, you might think you are done waiting, but you are not. Because now you have to wait for summer. Because after spring, it is summer. Those are some pictures of summer things, aren't they? So this week, or today, you're going to be talking about a little bit about spring and rain. Because in springtime, we get a lot of rain, don't we? Okay. So we have some other books about rain. We're going to read this one. This one's called Rabbits and Raindrops. Thank you. And this book is written by Jim Arnosky. Have you heard this story before, Gavin? No? There's a nest of bunnies. And here's Mother Rabbit sits by her nest under a hedge at the edge of green lawn. She's watching and protecting her babies, isn't she? Her 5 babies are ready to climb out of the nest for the first time. Mother Rabbit hops out into the bright sunlight, onto the green grass. Have you seen any rabbits hopping around already? Yep. One after another, the 5 baby rabbits hop out onto the lawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 of them. They nibble clover, blossoms, and leaves. They meet grasshoppers, spiders, and bees. All of a sudden, the sky turns dark and big, heavy raindrops begin to fall. The rabbit's fur is not waterproof. Baby rabbits can become soaked and they can catch cold. I didn't know that, did you? So Mother Rabbit hurries her babies back under the hedge to get out of the rain. From their dry shelter, 5 baby rabbits watch the rain pouring down. Mason, can you count the rabbits for me? Come here. Can you count to the bunnies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there's the big mommy one. A butterfly flutters in under the hedge and rests on a dry leaf. So she came out of the rain too, didn't she? She doesn't like to get wet. Soon others come inside out of the rain. What else do you see hiding there? A hummingbird, yes. Under the branches. Out in the shower, honeybees buzz by, flying between the raindrops to stay dry. Do honeybees like rain? I don't think so. Suddenly, the shower ends, and the last few raindrops splatter down. Well, who does like the rain? The turtle likes rain. All together, the rabbits hop out onto the lawn. There they go, back out in the sunshine. To taste the wet grass and play rabbit tag in the sun. Do they look happy now? They are, aren't they? There is a beautiful picture of a clover. Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you tell me anything you learned about the rain there? Gavin, what did you learn about the rain there?
Rabbits don't like it.
Their rabbits do not like the rain. They go and hide, don't they? And the moth and some of the insects, they hide too, don't they? And then I have this book, which is called When Rain Falls. Looks kind of rainy out today, doesn't it? This one is written by Melissa Stewart, and it's illustrated by Constance R. Burgum. See the rain cloud up in the sky? What are they doing, Jackson? What are the children doing? You see? What are they doing? Flying a kite, aren't they? Yes. Inside clouds, water droplets budge and bump, crash and clump. The drops grow larger and larger, heavier and heavier, until, what will they do? They'll fall down to earth. They're too heavy to stay up in the sky. When rain falls in your neighborhood, you run inside and wait for the storm to end. When rain falls in a forest, scurrying squirrels suddenly stop. They pull their long bushy tails over their heads like umbrellas. They don't like standing in the rain, do they? They use their tails like umbrellas. A hawk puffs out its feathers to keep water out and warmth in. Chickadees stay warm and dry inside. Where are they? Inside the tree hole, where their home is. A doe and fawn take cover under a leafy tree canopy. And a red fox family nestles in a warm, cozy den. So you see some other animals that hide when it starts to rain. When rain falls on a field, plump little caterpillars crawl under leaves and cling to stems. Adult butterflies dangle from brightly colored flower heads. Under the flowers, aren't they? Getting some shelter from the raindrops. Uh-oh, a raindrop knocks a ladybug off a slippery stem. The insect bounces into the air and then tumbles to the ground. Over here, what do we have?
Spider web.
A great big spider web. A spider watches and waits as the rain beats down on its carefully built web. You see the spider? Is he on the web? Nope. He's hiding over here, under the leaf, out of the rain. A mouse crouches under a fallen leaf. Bees hide in hives, and ants stay safe in their underground nests. They don't like the raindrops either. And there's the honeybees again, hiding in their hive. When rain falls in a wetland, turtles tuck in their tiny heads. Rain splatters against their hard, strong shells. How many turtles do you see? 1, 2. Good job. There are 4 turtles. A dragonfly swoops down to perch below a fluffy cattail seed head. Whirligig beetles swim in circles and struggle to stay afloat. They're floating on the surface of the water, aren't they? Oh boy, do you think you can count all of those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 dozen. 12 whirligigs. They are floating on the surface of the water. Sparrows huddle deep inside a dense cluster of leafy bushes. But who likes the rain? Ducks do. Ducks continue to cruise through the water. Raindrops just slide right off the oily feathers. They don't soak in. The water doesn't soak their body. When rain falls in a desert, a rattlesnake squeezes into a rocky crevice. It curls up tight and falls asleep. Here he is. He doesn't like the rain either, does he? Let's see. A tarantula scuttles into an underground tunnel, and the bats hang silently in a hillside cave. An elf owl takes cover in a cactus nest. Spadefoot toads dig to the surface. Do they like rain? They do. They mate, lay eggs, and then they burrow back into the mud. He looks like he's happy. When the rain stops, animals living in the fields and forests, wetlands and deserts return to their daily routines. Everybody comes out, enjoying the sun. And so do you. There's our rainbow. And what are they doing now? They are flying their kite, aren't they? Everybody finds shelter when it rains, don't we? So can you tell me about one animal in this book that finds shelter in the rain? Olivia, do you know any animals from the story that find shelter in the rain? What's one? The ducks like the rain, don't they? What's an animal that hides? They go underneath to hide out of the raindrops. Yes, that's true. Gavin, what about you? You know a lot of them. What animals hide?
Sparrows.
Okay, the chickadees and sparrows do, don't they? Very good. Okay, got time for one more book, and then we can go out and take a little walk out there to check out some animals and see if we can find any animals. This book, Mason picked this one, didn't you, Mason? About rain. This one? Remember this one? Some zoo animals in it. And it's called Rain. Written and illustrated by Manya Stoic. It was hot. Everything was hot and dry. The red soil was hot and dry and cracked. What's this animal? Mason, do you know what this is? Jackson? It has sharp quills. Do you know what that is, Olivia? A porcupine sniffed around. It's time, she whispered. The rain is coming. I can smell it. I must go tell the zebras. Lightning flashed. The rain is coming, said the zebras. Porcupine can smell it. We can see it. We must tell the baboons. Uh-oh, thunder boomed. The rain is coming, cried the baboons. Porcupine can smell it. The zebras can see it. We can hear it. We must go tell the rhino. The raindrops splashed. The rain is here, said the rhino. Porcupine smelled it. The zebras saw it, and the baboons heard it, and I felt it. I must tell the lion. The lion spoke in a deep purr. Yes, the rain is here. I can smell it. I can see it. I can hear it. I can feel it. And, he sighed, sticking out his tongue, I can taste it. When the rain stopped and everywhere long feathery grasses grew from the soil, every tree began to sprout fresh green leaves. What's this? A grasshopper or cricket grasshopper likes to come out after the rain. I can't taste the rain now, purred the lion, but I can enjoy the shade of these big green leaves. And I can't feel the rain now, said the rhino, but I can lie in the cool, soft, squelchy mud. He liked to roll around in the mud. We can't hear the rain now, shouted the baboons, but we can eat fresh, juicy fruit from the trees. We can't see the rain now, said the zebras, but we can have a refreshing drink from the water hole. What's this one, Mason? Mason, what's this one? It's a zebra, isn't it? There are all the animals. I can't smell the rain now, whispered the porcupine, but I know that it's going to come back again when it is time. The sun shone over the plain. It was hot. Everything was drying out. The red soil was hot and dry. A tiny crack appeared. The end. Okay, what were some of the animals in that story? What was one of the animals, Olivia? The what? There was a lion, a baboon, a zebra, a rhino, a porcupine. They liked the rain, didn't they? Okay. I think we're ready for a little walk, aren't we? Need to get moving a little bit, so shall we get on our coats?